I just hit 10,000 subscribers. And here is every video that got us here. And you may see my editing getting progressively better. Without further ado, let's start.
Never eat tung tung sahur, and here's why. But first, subscribe, like, and comment, or this creature will appear in your closet tonight. A few months ago, Tim was on vacation in Italy. At 3 a.m., he got hungry, but every restaurant was closed. Walking around, he spotted a strange dancing creature near the beach. It was tung tung sahur. Thinking it looked harmless, he captured it and cooked it for dinner. But the moment he got back to his hotel room, this horrifying thing happened.
It's hard to breathe, but
Never eat tralalero tralala, and here's why. But first, subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster might be under your bed tonight. A few months ago, a boy named Jim was on vacation in Mexico. At 3 a.m., he got hungry, but every restaurant was closed. He went fishing instead and spotted a strange creature. It was tralalero tralala. He caught it and ate it. But when he returned to his hotel, something terrifying happened. Never tickle John Pork, and here's why. Although subscribe and like, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So basically, deep in the city, there's this mysterious creature called John Pork, although nobody had seen him for years. One afternoon, a boy named Jimmy decided to explore. This was a bad mistake. Once he arrived, he looked around the empty streets, and there he was, John Pork. But Jimmy reached up and tickled the creature, and then this tragically happened. Never eat a burger at 3 a.m., and here's why. Although subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So this girl named Jimmy was actually eating a burger after a late movie, and when he checked the clock, it had just turned 3 a.m. After taking the last bite, he opened Roblox on his phone and realized all of his Robux were gone. Then this tragically happened. Never say tung tung 3 times, and here is why. But first, like, subscribe, and comment if you love your mom. So basically, a boy named Timmy was actually playing Steal a Brain Rot on his iPad with his friend Billy. And after escaping with a brain rot, Billy told him to go look in a mirror and say tung tung 3 times. Timmy thought it was just a joke, so he did it. But when he turned around, he noticed something standing behind him. And when he looked back, this tragically happened. Never friend Sammy at 3 a.m., and here's why. Also, subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So, one night, a boy named Jake was playing Roblox alone in his room when he noticed it was exactly 3 a.m. Suddenly, a user named Sammy sent him a friend request. Jake accepted it without thinking. A few seconds later, his game froze. Then this tragically happened. Never touch tung 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 sahur, and here's why. Although subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So basically, a girl named Jake found tung 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 sahur standing completely still outside his house. Everyone told him, whatever you do, don't touch it. Jake laughed and poked it anyway. At first, nothing happened. Then he grabbed his bat, and this tragically happened. Never call John Pork, and here's why. Although subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So basically, Jake was home alone when his phone randomly rang with an unknown number. Everyone warned him, whatever you do, don't call John Pork. Jake laughed and dialed it anyway. After John Pork answered, he started snorting. Then this tragically happened.
I'm a peanut butter, you're a peanut butter.
Never eat a lucky block, and here's why. Although subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So basically, a girl named John was in New York on vacation when she woke up at 3 a.m. starving. She left the hotel and found a weird shop run by a very old lady. He ordered dessert and got a lucky block. He took one bite and something insane happened. Never watch a movie at 2 a.m., and here's why. Although, subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So this boy named Sarah went to a movie theater, and her movie started at 1 a.m. And to be completely honest, she was watching the Backrooms movie. When the clock turned 2 a.m., she checked her phone and opened Roblox, but her account had been banned. Then she ran to her car, and this tragically happened. Never touch tralalero tralala, and here's why. Also, subscribe and like, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So basically, a girl named Jake found tralalero tralala standing completely still outside his house. Everyone told him, whatever you do, don't touch it. Jake laughed and poked it anyway. At first, nothing happened. Then, he swam towards him, and this tragically happened. Never hug ballerina cappuccina, and here's why. But first, subscribe, like, and comment, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. A few weeks ago, a man named John was walking alone at night. After hours of walking, he saw something in the distance. He approached it and realized it was ballerina cappuccina. Thinking she was friendly, he gave her a hug. He went home. A few hours later, something tragic happened to him.
I'm a peanut butter, you're a peanut butter.
Never eat Mr. Breast Feastables at 3 a.m., and here's why. But first, subscribe and like, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. So there was this girl named Jeremy who loved staying up until 3 a.m. playing Grow a Brain Rot. One night he got hungry, snuck into the kitchen, and found a single Feastables bar. He ate it in seconds. Suddenly he felt strange. His body began changing, and within moments he transformed into a minion. Then this tragically happened. The backstory of Animal Hospital is darker than most people think. But first, like and subscribe, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. Years ago, Dr. Carter opened an animal hospital to save sick pets. One stormy night, a strange injured creature was left outside. He brought it in, but by morning, it had vanished. Soon the animals acted strangely, and mysterious footprints appeared every night. Dr. Carter followed them into a locked room and disappeared forever.
Subscribe.
Never go to the park at 3 a.m., and here's why. But first, subscribe and like, or this monster will be under your bed tonight. One night, a girl named Jamal was getting ready to go to bed when she heard a strange noise from the park. Curious, she grabbed her phone and looked around. She was then greeted by a weird figure. Tralalero tralala soon came up to her and whispered, "Why are you here?" She then ran back home, and this tragically happened.
It's the bunny, it's the bunny.
Never look under your bed at 3 a.m. and here's why. But first subscribe and like or this monster will be in your closet tonight. One night, Bob was getting ready to sleep when he heard scratching beneath his bed. Curious, he grabbed a flashlight and looked underneath. Two glowing eyes stared back. It was Tung Sahar. The creature slowly crawled out and whispered, "Why did you look?" The light suddenly went out. When they came back on this tragically happened. Never go swimming at 2 a.m. and here's why. But wait, I bet you can't like and subscribe before Tung leaves the screen. So one night, a boy named Sarah was getting ready to go to bed when he heard a loud noise from the pool. Curious, he went to investigate. He was then welcomed by a tall figure. It was Tung Sahar. He came out of the pool and said, "Go away." He then ran back inside and this tragically happened.
It's the bunny, it's the bunny.
Keyboard escape might have saved someone's life, and the reason is unbelievable. But first, like and subscribe before this chocolate leaves the screen. One night, a boy from Australia was playing keyboard escape while his sister slept nearby. He suddenly noticed she was twitching and making strange sounds. Instead of ignoring it, he woke his parents immediately. They rushed her to the hospital, where doctors treated her in time. Never hug Tung Sahur, and here's why. But first like and subscribe, or this creature will be under your bed tonight. A few weeks ago, a girl named Timmy was walking alone at night. After hours, he saw something in the distance. He went closer and realized it was Tung Sahur. Thinking she was safe, he hugged her. He went home. Then this tragically happened. The backstory of Murder Mystery 2 is darker than most people think, but first like and subscribe before this knife disappears. Long ago, a mysterious killer cursed a small town, forcing everyone to play a deadly game. Nobody knew who the murderer was because they always looked like everyone else. A lone sheriff tried to stop the curse, but vanished without a trace. Legend says the curse still lives on, and every match is another fight to survive.
Anyways, here is 50 random subscribers.